What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Synchro, take it away.
I wanted you to do the intro, but I'll do the intro. Hello, everybody. My name is Synchro Champ, and we're here to talk about spoilers for the Batman film that came out whenever. I don't know dates. And I'm here with Slipshock, of course. Introduce yourself, sir.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? And it was the
Well done.
4th.
Thank you.
March
Very
4th.
important to know. Yeah, and I figured, what better way to talk about something that we're going to be like reviewing more or less and talking about our thoughts than to start with a little bit of good old fashioned fire or trash. What do you think? Go. Nothing else. Go.
What?
You know the rules. Come on.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Okay. All right, what's the question then? Is it just a movie or what's
It's
up?
The Batman, fire or trash. What do you mean?
Oh,
That's
trash.
the whole question.
It is trash. Completely trash.
What?
That's going to get...
I'm
okay,
going to be, out of left field a little bit and say it's fire.
No,
I don't know, maybe.
no. It was complete fire. Like, I give it that. It was definitely fire. And I am a notorious Bat-person hater. I do not like Batman in the slightest, but this movie and The Dark Knight has, amongst other things, but these movies are like, maybe I don't hate them so much.
That's fair. I just realized that was a purely visual bit, and now I feel bad because I was on you the whole last time about the audio listeners. I unzipped my Avengers jacket and revealed my fire trash t-shirt underneath is what I did. Sorry, audio listeners.
Audio listeners, you see, I was sitting here last week. I even made a conscious note in my drive, like, hey, yo, make sure that you be conscious of the audio listeners. And this man, my homie here, pulls out a visual.
It happens,
I was like, nah. So Synchro,
okay.
be careful of the audio listeners, sir.
Well, no, I don't want to. I don't like it.
Okay, all right, cool.
I love it. Okay, I got a little more gamification for you. All right, would you rather? I got 4 would you rather questions for you. Chat, feel free to play along. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm not used to having my camera there. The Batman or No Way Home?
I'm still sticking with No Way Home, but I'm a Spider-Man fanboy, so
I would agree with you. That's fair. Yeah, I'm No Way Home as well. It's just too much nostalgia in that movie, too much build up.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Robert Pattinson or Tom Holland. Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland.
I'm gonna say Robert Pattinson. I am. I do love Tom Holland, but from his like Twilight days until now, and because I've seen movies he's been in between that or whatnot. He's come a long way, and I think he deserves that one, at least in that one, in this one fan's fan.
I agree. I think Robert Pattinson gets a lot of shit and doesn't necessarily deserve it. So I would also go out on a limb for that choice. We're 1-1 here. That's pretty good. All right. The Riddler or the Green Goblin?
You know what? The Riddler, because I'm sorry. Listen, I love the Normal Zone sabbatical, honey, but listen, when you first introduced to this man, I'm like, did I walk into the wrong theater and end up in a horror movie? Like, what's going on? My man was like, nah, I want to give shock value right at the beginning of the movie. I want y'all to know. So no, he gets that. He gets that one. That is a very good, unique take on the Riddler, and whew,
It's fun. I would agree. Honestly, I think I think it's close, but Willem Dafoe. Oh man, I don't know. Willem Dafoe's so good.
he is. He is.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
You know what? I'll disagree with you. I'll say Willem Dafoe. Screw it.
All right, cool. 1-1. All right, cool. It's all good. I know where you stand.
My last one. This one might be the most controversial one yet. Okay, Aunt May or Catwoman.
Come on, man. No. Come on, man. That's. I'm sorry, Aunt May, but I guess unlike Catwoman was given everything it needs to be gave. I'm sorry. I'm going Catwoman. That's another murder. That's fair. I guess.
I would agree with you. I would agree with Catwoman. I get it. You know, one of those characters lived.
Wow. Wow. We hitting like that, huh, Mr. Green Goblin? All right. Let me find out that you're gonna be Green Goblin in the MCU. I see it. You trying already. You trying to go for Aunt May, taking Aunt May out already.
No. No.
Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was last of the heat though. Come on, man. All right, cool. So let's start this review off. So the first general review is going to be, what did you think about the movie? First I'll give you. We're not going to do fire or trash because that's very, that's a little too easy.
Sure.
Out of 1 to 10, your enjoyment of the movie, how did you do it? And that's the general first, and then we'll go specific.
Yeah, that's harder for me because I don't do that very often. You know, like I'm very much man. I'm usually like I like it or I don't.
And 10 is off the table because apparently nothing's perfect. Love you, J Shock Blast.
I mean, true though. Like facts.
Okay.
There are things about the movie that, in my eyes, make it not a 10. But that's just because it's like an intro, I think, So with that in mind, it's pretty up there. It's at bare minimum like a 9.5 for me, I would say.
My man said it's not perfect, but it's a 9.5.
Yeah. You missed we ran your show and everything, Doom.
Exactly. Like we did all of the stuff, man. We did the Would You Rather. You might want to fight Synchro. Question of that because it wasn't fair. It was,
yeah, you got something to go back and watch, so that's all right.
Yeah, it was wrong. It was definitely wrong. But I definitely give you. I agree with that. I'm not gonna give it a 9, but I'll give it an 8.5. And the reason why is because while I do enjoy the movie 100%, it almost seems like we only can enjoy darker, darker toned movies. And I've always said this, like comic book movies are supposed, like if they're darker, that's cool. But to expect them to be that way, it's like they're campy. They're always going to be campy. They're comic books, man. They're characters. I'm like, some of these characters are break the fourth wall and say some of the goofiest things. So to try to pull it away from the comic book nature seems kind of weird to me. But this one did a really good job in, like, you had the belief, like, people love the Batman because he's fear. He's supposed to be an urban myth. And just in like the first 10-20 minutes, he proved that. Just much. Him 3 different places where he could have been. It'd be 3 different places that he could have been. And the pure just looking into the dark and you kind of trying to look yourself and trying to see, is he there watching? Is he there? And then him not showing up, but them not knowing that he's there. That right there, that is how it's supposed to be as Batman. Not the ones running around with Justice League, but the one that people are scared of. The one that'll be like, I don't know if I want to rob this bank man because he might be right there. Like there's a lot of dark areas over there. Like that's like a whole like 3.5 feet of dark. That man might be there.
Yeah, I feel
And
that.
you know, that's kind of how Batman should be, in my personal opinion. Even though I don't want all comic book movies to be dark, but this particular one, in this like trilogy or whatever he gets, I to keep those in that like tone would probably be perfect. That's just my personal
Mhm.
opinion about it.
I actually think the tone is going to shift as we go through the movies. Obviously, spoilers, but I'm going to talk about like the overall plot of the film.
Hmm.
We really see Bruce Wayne, who is really the Batman in this film. Like he is the Batman first, and you push that Bruce Wayne aside, and that's like a persona that he doesn't even have yet, which I really like. Um, so it's really just about the Batman being edgy as shit and dark as shit, and I think as we
Okay.
yeah, and I think as we progress with this character, we're gonna see him, open up to potentially like an arc that Bruce Wayne has gone through before in the past in other media, right? Where he's like become more trusting, become more interested in letting people into his life. Where he's become more of a family man, perhaps. I don't know if we'll go there. I really, really hope that we enter that era. That for me is like this movie really set up a lot of those feelings that he could be feeling, and I think shifting tone over the course of the trilogy would benefit this movie a lot, and they could pull a really interesting like reverse Harry Potter tonal shift where you go from something that's really really dark to something really lighter at the end. And yeah, so that's right. Zoe Kravitz crushed it.
Yeah. So we have a comment here that says Zoe is my religion, and that's facts. But you
Mm,
kind of seen it in the movie. Like you seen his shift. Uh, thank you, Aqua. Aqua says I
mm-hmm.
need Robin to be done in right in real life, and that's true. You can kind of see
Facts.
him doing that. He sees
Mhm.
like the mayor's son, and the entire movie, he has been like understanding of that child because his mother's not dead, but his father's dead. And I'm pretty sure this particular Batman had like probably a really positive like relationship with his father, which as the movie goes on, it shows how like that kind of reality shifts. So that reality kind of shattered because he had that really good father son like relationship, and then when he passed away, he didn't know what was going on, obviously. So he took a lot of interest in making sure he found they did this for for the son, because he see a lot of himself in that son, and you can already see him like kind of trying to be more of a slight icon for that son, to say you don't have to do that, turn out like me type shit. And they put a lot of, even though we both know, we all know that Batman is an orphan, and a lot of them, they put a lot of emphasis on orphans in that movie. So it would be like remiss for them not to bring at least one Robin in, because I mean,
We technically saw a Robin in this movie, perhaps. Lots of theories about like the
hey,
mayor's kid potentially, blah blah blah. I
misplaced.
don't know.
Ha!
Misplaced. How's it going?
I never
But yeah,
said that
like
out loud.
you just got that.
I just can't.
You're
I never, bruh. In my head, it's always been missed and then placed. I never said it out loud, so that's why I went through. You know what?
mm-hmm.
Listen. I'm not smart. Okay, I
It's
never
a
said
good
I was
joke.
smart. But my bad. Say what you were saying. My bad.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I think we've probably already seen Robin. Whether it's that orphan mayor child or they do their own intro. Like I'm not saying we have, but we did see the actor that plays Tim Drake in Titans in this film at the beginning. He's one of the clown makeup people. So that could potentially be a reference that is on purpose. I don't know. Not sure. He's the one that specifically is all like, "Oh shit, I don't
Oh
know if I want to be doing
yeah.
this because Batman could fucking show up." I'm gonna swear a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. This has never been a mature podcast, so I've never had a mature channel. I'm sorry.
Good.
He's the black
You
boy.
mean
Yeah,
not
you know
mature,
what?
but yes.
Thank you, Greek. I appreciate that. Cause I'm sitting here like, yo, who are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, maybe the only kid in the movie who had half paint so you can see his face specifically. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, how long has he really been doing this Batman thing? Like
2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
2 years. Wow.
That's confirmed, I believe, from the prequel novel.
Okay, cool. See, so it wasn't in the movie, and I gotta read. I don't like to read, man.
I
Is it
got
an
like
audiobook?
3 chapters into that prequel novel. I can help.
It's an audiobook, huh?
I'm sure it is. It's really
If it
good.
is, I'll buy that shit today, tonight.
It's only like 160 pages. It's not very long. The
Cool.
movie even said it. Okay, thanks, Aqua. I forgot.
Okay,
It
you
was in
know
the movie.
what?
Great.
You know what? Listen to every single details. Cool. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. All right. Damn. Y'all know I don't listen.
Oh yeah, it said October year 2 on a journal at the beginning. Which, by the way, the fact that we open with that narration by Robert Pattinson. Okay, bye. Greek. I almost called him Greek. Slip has left the building. That narration by Robert Pattinson, absolutely chef's kiss, perfection. I
Yes.
actually, no lie, this is the first movie I've ever sat through that actually made me go, wow. In the theater, I did that physically, and my girlfriend was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Actually, I actually did that
right now. Let the chef kiss all day.
Yeah, for real.
Let's left Markham City for a time. Okay. Listen, Mr. Calculator. All right, sir. I'm sorry. I messed up. It was 2 years. I'm sorry. I'll go make a public apology on Twitter after the thing. All right, cool. Jesus Christ.
I don't think that's required, but I appreciate your gusto and your excitement
Jeez.
to make an apology.
Thank you, though. Man, I was gonna put it up there, man, because I appreciate it. I never said I was smart.
You're very smart.
I'm not. Apparently.
Greek just called you slip and
Mr.
slide.
Slip and Slide. Okay, all right, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. I'm glad that I am a good influence on something. Go make a public apology on Twitter, then we will see. Okay, listen, we're done. Now, the next topic. What point did you have? Because you know how I am with these comments.
Oh, you want me to run it? I can do it. I can bring something up.
I put you in the seat, my guy. This is your
I want
thing.
to talk about the Riddler. Okay, what do you feel about the Riddler? Riddler as a villain. For me, phenomenal. My favorite part of Riddler as a villain is that we get that whole like end scene with the Riddler and Batman in the cell, and like you have that moment where you're like they're building up to a big reveal. Does Riddler know shit about who Batman is? And then bam, no, you created me, motherfucker. It's great. Such a good moment.
Okay, so granted, when I first heard that Riddler was going to be the villain of the movie, I'm like, why is that? Like, we have a decent amount of that. Granted, I do want other, lesser known villains be on things instead of just Joker, things like that. But I'm like, okay, maybe it'd be, a riddle type thing. Fine, cool. It'd be all right, whatever. And then my man shows up in the first like 5 minutes and just murks somebody in the like most insidious way possible. Like my man's was like, they would say, we want you to be a person who tells riddles. And he's like, I want to make a horror movie. Like, all right, fine, let's go. And that's just what it was. He felt like he was from the horror movie. Like he felt like he was one of the villains that like took the time to stalk his prey. And like you would think if you didn't know what Riddler was, you know what Batman was, that was a horror movie. And you had Batman as like, the main character to stop the thing. But what really got me was the fact that like the entire movie he thought he was the good guy. in that situation, which is an amazing, like an amazing detail. Like Batman is trying to stop him, and in his mind, he's like, "I'm helping you find these corrupt people. What do you mean?" And at the end, he's like, "No, I'm not. We're not friends, my guy. What are you doing? Like, we're not friends." Ooh, yeah.
That was a good moment.
So Synchro asks, our friend King Greek, Riddler or Green Goblin? And
That was
frankly,
my
I would
comment.
like to
You
know.
didn't have to call me out in your own.
Yeah,
I'm here. You didn't. Have...
audio listener, sir. Didn't you tell me to do that? Remember that.
Yes, but not every comment slip. That's what I'm saying. It can't be
Both.
everyone.
No,
Mine
sir,
is one that you
would
have full
rather?
permission to ignore.
Riddler's cool. Let's see.
Greek said cool. Both. Apparently, that's crazy.
he always stays in the middle. He's always a warm person.
I know.
Never can mess with this man. He always like middle, equal. It's cool because Riddler's almost a direct mirror to Batman in the way he's methodical and gets information. I don't know why the hell. Yeah, but homie kills people. True. Listen. I'm sorry. I don't know who told. Like, okay, we gonna ignore the fact that they may have been alive, but some of them people, no, they're dead. They dead.
Dead.
He stomped the shit out of some of them people. My man.
Oh, you mean Batman did?
Yeah.
Nah, Cap. He didn't kill anyone.
Okay, we're gonna go by that because he's Batman. But if his name wasn't Batman, some people be dead. That's plot armor. Nah. That's his plot armor. I'm telling you, man. You can't tell me.
He's got soft, spongy boots. Okay,
this man had 7 layers of Kevlar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on his hands, and out here just punching people like it wasn't. No. People, they may not have been dead on contact, but they definitely went to the hospital and passed away.
No. They go to the hospital and they're in a coma for 10 years, and that's okay. Batman deems that acceptable. All right.
Listen, hey, let's put him in a coma for 10. If I put him in a coma for 10 years, they ain't
have time to think about his actions. Okay.
And that's just how it is. That's exactly how that man does. But true. Very true. That's why I say it's almost like if you really take your thought process behind it. If you didn't know who the Riddler was and you didn't know who Batman was, realistically, the Riddler was one of those characters who he was almost playing good cop, bad cop good cop. Oh, my bad. Terrible cop, bad cop to Batman's like mysteries. Like, I'll find out who's corrupt and then I'm gonna kill him. But you can find the next person for me to kill. That's kind of how it was. It was a tit for tat.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pull up that Aqua comment, by the way. This one I want you to pull up.
Which one?
That's funny. The medical bills will definitely kill them. That's fully factual, Aquatones. Actually, that's murder right there.
They wake up and next thing you know, they have a medical bill for like $3 million. And like, why? What happened? Send that to Batman.
They should, but they can't. They don't know who he is. But do you think Bruce Wayne's the type of person to pay for their medical bills just because? I believe it.
Yes.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, I'll beat it out of you, but I put you there, so I might as well pay for you to be there.
Like, I'll whoop your ass, put you in a coma, but when you finally get out, as long as you don't do nothing wrong, you have a good life. You might be able to drink through eat through a straw or whatnot. But hey, it's
Speaking of the financial side of this film, for one, the plot is about rich white dudes being shitty, which hell yeah, that's facts. The actual
no.
You couldn't say that.
That's a lot of the criticism for this movie. Let's be real. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
And there's a moment in the movie where the mayor elect is all like, yeah, like, Bruce Wayne, what are you doing? Why are you not doing more for the city of Gotham? And he's just like, I'm doing my thing, but he doesn't I don't know if it gets through to him that he's like he could be helping in more ways than beating the shit out of people. And I love that they address that because that's a very common criticism of Batman as a character.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. That's one of those comments I don't even want to bring up because it's like,
Mhm.
oh, every time you say, man, Batman could be like doing stuff, right? Like he could be hiring people. He's like, no. What do you mean? He does enough. The Wayne Manor has a generator under it that runs the city. Then why is it every time one of the villains like attack, the power go out? What's up? What's up with that? Like what? Why?
Is comic books, man. That's why.
Exactly. But that definitely is the case. It's like all we do is see you never come out. Like in their eyes, you not doing anything. We will never see you with nothing. None of that. Like he has at the beginning of the for those who just got here, at the beginning of the show, we talked about the like parallels, not parallels, but we basically compare Batman and Spider-Man No Way Home because those are like the two bigger movies that came out in the last like 6 months, so to speak. Now, what I find funny is No Way Home was a movie where um Peter Parker and Spider-Man were double lives and ended up being one life. This movie is a one person that needs to become two.
True. Good point.
So it's like two different generations, but now he needs to find what Peter Parker wasn't doing. Peter Parker wasn't having a good work-life balance, so to speak, and Batman needs to have that because he can't just be the knight. He has to tell everybody who he is then to let people know. The reason why y'all don't see me in the morning is because I'm out doing shit at night. Otherwise, he gonna have to do like what they say, the bat sleeps and have like an hour and a half of naps before he go and do what he gotta do. I'm taking this comment up real quick. Let's see. He wanted him to realize what was really going on behind the Wayne Industries because he let the company take care of everything. That's true. That's very true. What more so happened? And we've already said spoilers, so you have not seen this movie. The plot is going to be thrown out completely through the whole show.
I think we've covered the spoiler warnings at this point, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Listen, I respect any and everybody.
You never know.
Exactly.
You never know.
Somebody might pop in and be like, "Oh, what's this about? Is it?" And then next thing you know, oh well, the Wayne's full renewal was just used by corrupt politicians. And it's like, well, what? But that's what it is. It was like, I don't even think that wasn't even something he could stop at that point because it was a donation that was given from his family to a organization. Now, could he probably change the way it happened, especially with the new mayor elect? I'm pretty sure him and her can Bruce and her can probably get some to way to where, they can actually do something about it. But there's so much corruption that we don't know how deep that money goes and who it goes to. That's something that kind of throws me off. Like, I don't want them. I'm not sure if the movie gonna get a 3-er, but I feel like it is gonna get a 3-er.
I think that's a safe bet. Yeah.
Like it's a safe bet. So I don't want them to figure that out fully until the third movie. Like the third movie should be where that's the climax of that because it was so ingrained in the first one that like kind of like how people say they don't want Spider-Man to lose that suit after a movie. Same way that plot was so ingrained in the entire motivation of the movie, it should not reach its like fruition or finish until the end, like the very end when he finally says maybe I can live both lives.
You're talking about the Batman and the money that was taken?
Yeah, no, exactly. Because again, we brought it up. He knows now, but that's so
Yeah.
much like everything is on paper, things like that. You don't know that's under the table, things like that. You don't know everything that's going on with that particular money. And so to resolve that in the first like 15, 20 minutes or even half of the second movie would do a little disservice.
I feel like I don't know if that's gonna come back, to be honest. I feel like it served its purpose and we might never hear about it again, to be honest. Like I don't know what's left
Just like
to,
a DC movie.
uh, I don't know what else is there though. Like you can do something with it. I think they could, but I don't know if they will. Because I
I
don't
mean,
know
like
if it
who
was
else is on
meant
the
to be an
payroll?
overarching
Like
plot
you
point. Yeah, I
land,
feel you.
things like
And like
that, you know?
I'm sure that Penguin is going to come back in relation to that, and he might be one of those overarching things where like
It's very
he
true.
gets more and more power because like he sees the Falcone Empire falls and he's like mine now, and then he just runs amok, and all that. But yeah, I don't know if the money itself, like I could only really see that happening if it's tied to like another big like rich figure. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Like it who else, like what other villain that he has that Batman has that would be like a richer person? You know, that would be where I guess at the end of the day that could have empowered um having that big large sum of money because it was a couple billions.
Hmm.
So, you know, that having a portion of that money could empower a villain maybe in the third movie where he has to like follow the money in the middle of it. And then third movie, now the big bad is Penguin again, you know, because the
Yeah,
Joker might be in the next one. There's a very
probably.
like 99% chance he'll be in there. The
Hmm.
Riddler's coming back. Obviously, you know that if Joker's going to be in play and they're both in Arkham currently, spoiler alert, of course. I'm going to continue to say that. I don't know why this is bringing me crazy. Sorry.
It's
But you know, so you
okay.
know if Joker gets out, the Riddler is as well. He's probably going to use the Riddler to help him get out. That's a very safe bet. So they're going to dominate the second movie. So,
Actually, I think they're going to be more relevant in the Arkham TV series that was announced for HBO Max.
oh, it's supposed to
But I
be
don't
time.
know.
Cool.
Yeah, I
Black
assume they're going to
Mask.
be big
There we
players
go.
in that. Black Mask would be hype. I'd love to see some. I love Black Mask. Not gonna lie, he's a very interesting character to me. Just because he's actually psychotic and it's very cool. Um, but yeah, I think they're gonna play a big role in Arkham, and then from there, that will obviously tie into the second movie, probably. But I don't know in what way yet. So
Okay.
somebody might die.
I mean, you know what I would love, and maybe because I am a big Red Hood fan, but yeah, let's get Jason in there. And let's you know happy go lucky Robin gets clapped in the middle of the movie, or even towards the end of it, and comes back as Red Hood, and it'll
Yeah,
work well with
I
Black
love the Red
Mask
Hood
too.
storyline. That's true.
The second
That's
movie
facts.
should be a so we got the second movie villain should be Scarecrow or Mr. Freeze. As the is dead, they could bring in Harvey Dent.
True.
So necessarily, I don't think. I mean, maybe they set up the Joker and Riddler being like big players
Yeah.
in the sequel now.
What I think they could do with that instead is take their time with that, tell the Arkham story, bring Joker and Riddler back for the third movie, but have their friendship be like snapped in half, and we have like a Joker Riddler war storyline. That's from TikTok. I think that was even theories by T, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I mean, realistically, that sounds about right. That sounds like a theories by T moment. So
Yeah.
him and Straw Hat Goofy are good when it comes to their predicting stuff. I swear to God, they both work for him. They work for him. That's just what it is. They work for
They're
Disney.
just the writers for real.
Exactly. They just like they just been gaslighting us for the past like year and a half. Now, when it comes
Facts.
to Easter eggs, you got any more Easter eggs?
Oh, I got a list of Easter eggs here for you, bro.
You ready for them?
Let's
Then
do it.
all right, cool,
All
cool.
right. Do you got promo to run though? Do you
Is
want to do that?
wait, is secretly storyboard? No, he's not. Even though he is,
What do you
I've been
mean?
telling him to, but he's not.
Storyboarding for the I wish, man. I wish.
I've been telling him, do it. We out it. he's been in charge of making the new game, like the new game, and so he's getting things for the game. Don't quote me on that though. He is a he's trying to be a game developer anyway. Just
That's
point that
what.
out.
Oh my
But
goodness.
just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Maybe he's a spy for WB.
I'm not. I ain't spying.
That's what a spy would say.
That's true. That's true. Do you want to run one of your promo things though?
Let's go. Let's go ahead and knock out. Which one do you want to do though? I feel like
just click one. Just close your eyes.
Over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the DSG Super Weekends. Every weekend, come rock with the best. Fridays is the DSG Block Party, where you play with your favorite DSG members as you take on the toughest endgame content Marvel Avengers has to offer. Saturday, join Sadat the Gamer as he gives you what's what in Super News. And later that day, join Doomkiller HD and Slipshock as they give you the weekly wrap-up. Sunday, join us for Excelsior, now a podcast where you don't ever want to miss Fire or Trash, hosted by Doom and Bloody. An action-packed weekend every weekend, so squad up and come along for the ride. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once, yeah, I didn't want you. DSG is the game.
Hell yeah, I was vibing too. Easter
shit,
eggs.
that was.
You're back.
That was abrupt. Fuck. That was
That's so
abrupt.
good,
Okay.
bro.
I'm saying
That's
that's
how it
vibing.
goes, you know?
All right.
I vibe to Doom every time. That's all good. He's gonna be nothing but flattered. Did you catch the Bloodhaven name drop? At the end.
Yes. I wonder.
Very
Okay,
cool.
so he's not already there because he's not even. He don't exist yet. He's 2 years.
Nightwing's
Okay,
probably 10.
cool. Nightwing's 10. So no Bloodhaven. No Bloodhaven for him. All right. Cool. All right. What about what do you think the liquid was that he ingested? When he was about to
Yeah, I
get out?
saw a lot of this. It's venom. It's definitely. I think it's just adrenaline, bro. Like they would have
That's what I
explained if it
think,
was
too.
venom. I
Like-
didn't even think for a second it could be venom. I was like, oh yeah, he definitely shot himself up with adrenaline because he got really mad and started punching the shit out of that guy and like just
Exactly.
was on adrenaline. Like that's it. I don't think there's anything else to that.
Dude, I can't tell you how many people have said like some weird shit about that. It's funny. The main thing is like because it's green, venom.
It was like
Also,
yellow, even I thought, but I don't know.
I mean, I guess it depends on how, because it does look definitely adrenaline. Yeah. We got he messes with chemicals.
Yeah, in the prequel novel, they put a
I'm
big chemistry emphasis, so I believe that he probably just made that, even if it's not. Adrenaline.
I'm reading. Let me know. I need to see if this damn prequel novel was on Audible or something because
I'm sure it is. It's very good.
I got some credits, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and get it because I'm tired of it. Every time I say something, it's like, oh, it's in the prequel novel. I didn't read. I don't read, man.
To be fair, I'm glad that I'm reading it after because it actually like solidifies a little bit between the Riddler and Bruce dynamic that you wouldn't get if you hadn't read it. But I think it's better to read it after seeing the movie. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it was the Venom symbiote. Do you guys even read comics? Thank you, Casual Avenger. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, somebody, which I mean, because I'm looking at Reddit. I'm looking at Reddit for this because I had to.
Fair.
I thought it was liquid from the Lazarus pit.
Bro. What?
What? Like, bruh. That's like saying it's actually the Venom symbiote. Do you guys even read comics? Cool.
That's so out of left field. That's bad.
Let's see. Oh, another one. Now this one, I will take. I will take this one because it will give me a person that I would like to see Batman go against, especially this particular Batman. Miracle.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
would
they'll
take
do
that
that.
one.
That's an Arrow specific thing, right?
I
Or was
mean,
that
not
from
really.
something?
Uh,
I feel
I
like it
don't
was.
think
I feel
so.
like I don't know. I think that's Arrow specific, but because I know that it got clowned
Really?
on for being a stupid fucking name, which it is, to be fair.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right. So audio listeners, Casual Avenger, one of our friends, um, this man here. We're talking about the liquid that Batman ingested before he was about to get thrown off the top of the building like trash. My man said it was Ra's al Ghul's spinal fluid.
Yeah.
Who do
Yeah,
we
you know
hang
what?
out
He's
with,
right. It
man?
was. I take back all of it. I'm gonna send him a check even for being so right.
But listen, you just got to pay for his way to do something. You know that. You know that's how you get down. You got to buy him something. You know, you gotta give him something. Probably some like Jericho juice or some
I'll send him
or
King Greek's superhero game show victory money that he never got.
hey, Greek will kick your ass, bro. Hey, but check it out though. You know what you can do? You can give him some Bengay or like some, pain relief because he old. So
Oh,
he can
true, true,
use
true, true,
that.
true,
Yeah,
true.
he can use that
some
on his
some
joints.
muscle relaxant.
Yeah, some muscle
Yeah,
relaxers and whatnot. Yeah, you know.
there you go.
Go ahead for your next one. I want to see something other than these.
Yeah, man, the world's greatest detective line, obviously. I got two like really quick one-liners that might have been references. Obviously, the world's greatest detective is a reference. And I think Riddler calls the Thomas Wayne money, like whatever that was called, I forget. He called it hush money at one point. Maybe a stretch, maybe hush. Who knows?
I mean, I feel like that might be on the line of Mr. Fantastic, but I want it. So we cool. So funny Easter note. First Easter note, Jesus Christ. Funny Easter egg. After Gordon and Batman got, what they needed out of that man, senior pigeon with wings, which I thought it was weird, like what the hell, but whatever. They had him locked up, arms and legs, and he had to waddle behind them like a penguin. And I found that
Yes.
hilarious. I could not stop laughing about that because it was like we're not going to like make him walk like a penguin in the entire movie, but in the one chance for the people who know about him being like the penguin, we're gonna make him waddle a little bit, just a little bit, just embarrass him just a little bit. Like it was
Fun.
just like,
It's a very fun moment.
are
They
we,
gave
we
him
still on this Aqua?
Fortnite slurp juice.
It was.
Yes, it was. You're
You
right.
know what? It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. It gave him some armor, gave him a little bit of health.
He would have splashed on his face though instead of injecting it. Sorry,
I mean,
wrong.
He couldn't, man. He couldn't. He had the time to. He had to put that in there real quick and then beat up the guy that was about to take his girl that he let leave at the end of the movie.
Yes, true.
You know.
What's your next Easter egg, sir?
Let's see. Didn't recognize the act. Oh,
The Titans
let's
thing.
see.
Yep.
The Vicky Vale scream.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, what? This was a different one. It says, I'm not sure if it counts the Easter egg, but I'm pretty sure they used the Vicky Vale scream performed by Kim Basinger in the 1989 Batman. It can be heard in the scene with the voice message of the frame being killed. The scream was also used for the song Bad Dance by Prince. Is that true? Doubtful. But
I have no idea.
It does sound like a pretty good thing if it is. What else you got on your end?
I got one more for you. That's it. But the Riddler says a riddle at one point in the film. He says, "What's black and blue and dead all over?" And that's a great reference. I don't know if it's in the comics or not, but it's in the Arkham games. He says that when he kicks your ass. So that's very fun.
And you know what's also black and blue and dead all over?
You. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, yes, inside. But Jason,
no.
in the future.
Oh, true. Only for a little bit though.
Yeah. Then he gets the Fortnite slurp juice. He gets thrown in the Fortnite slurp juice.
He gets rebooted.
He gets reboot. Hey, he lucky that Nightwing and
What? What you got? Nightwing in Injustice 2. Why did he leave? I don't get this. He shouldn't have left me here. I don't understand
Wait,
what's happening.
you didn't watch you play the game?
I played the game. Oh, he does get hit in the fucking face. That's true.
Yeah,
I forgot.
gets beat gets beat up. He gets, oh my god, he gets Damien murks his ass like
Yeah.
for no reason. Just hit his ass in the head with his own baton and just
that
like
shit's stupid.
like it was such an easy dub for him too. It was like, do you even crank 90s, bro? No, one shot. He's one shot.
Yeah. True.
But no, okay. So we got all the Easter eggs out. Now I do want to talk about, since we're talking about DC, I do want to get into a little more before we, because there's one thing I want to talk about afterwards, and it's going to be the Gotham Knights stuff. Just a little touch quick on it, and then things like that. But going from the Batman, how excited are you for the rest of the DC movies? I believe it is the only one you have left is like Black Adam. I might be missing something. Oh, Aquaman.
There's 4 on the docket. There's 4. We've got the Flash. We've got Aquaman. We've got Black Adam, and we've got the other one. Oh God, what is it?
I've been trying to erase Batman. I mean, the Flash, like the Flash erase the time. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
I'll look it up. I can't remember what the 4th one is for the life of me, which kind of tells you that I'm not excited about it. But
okay, so while he's looking at their 4th one up, I'm going to say, I gotta get over my Amber Heard hate to actually like the Aquaman series, because they will not get rid of that person at all. But right now, I'm not gonna buy the movie if it's on. No, I'm not actually going to see it in theaters. If it's on HBO Max, I'll watch it. You forgot Super Pets because I'm not 10.
Super Pets also, the one that I was forgetting was Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods.
That's it. This year? I thought it was next year.
It's not. It's 2023, but it is one of them on the docket.
I kind of meant this year, but
whatever.
Facts. Okay, it's facts though. It's facts.
Mm-hmm.
I think Black Adam is probably going to be the one that either going to do one or two things. Either it's going to be extremely hype or it's going to fail miserably. There's no in between, because of how much hype that has been built. I'm not reading that, Aqua.
Good. Super Pets is not for true fans. Let's be real. Super Pets is going to be lucky if it gets seen by anyone.
Exactly. Like, some people might cancel the HBO.
To be fair,
now.
Keanu Reeves is in it. All right, I'll give you that. That's true. That's cool.
But Kevin Hart is in it. I'm tired of seeing Kevin Hart in everything. He doesn't even audition for stuff. They just ask him, "Do you want to go?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go," and he just get it. That's it. And I'm like, "Get your money, dog. For real, get your money." But I'm tired of seeing you in everything, my guy. Like, Jesus Christ.
True.
Okay, let's see. What about you? Because you never asked the question because you're looking it up.
Personally, I think Aquaman 2 I will see personally in theaters. My girlfriend might not come with me. I respect that. I respect anyone not going to see that movie in theaters because Amber Heard sucks. But I'm a shill and I can't help it. I'm sorry. But yeah. And then the Black Adam film, honestly very excited for it, only because The Rock has shown so much passion for it, and that's really cool to see. And the characters that are showing up in it, like Dr. Fate, Hawkman, that's all very cool. Why not? And then the Flash, I don't know, dude. I'm watching all the Keaton movies and I'm like, he's all right, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I might make some people mad, but like, those movies are a little dated. I've seen only the first one. I did like it, but like, not because of Keaton, I'll be honest. He does fine. Nothing against his performance. It's just not Robert Pattinson.
I mean, yeah,
But yeah.
true.
What was the other one? Was that it? Did I get them all?
Yeah,
I
you
them.
got Andrew.
There is that Batgirl movie, which I'm genuinely kind of excited
brought
for.
up. You didn't even get the
Shazam?
one that you
Yeah,
brought up.
Shazam sounds like it'll be fine. I don't know. They did some interesting stuff with the first movie, so I'll see the second one. Probably before I waited like a year and a half to see the first one. I probably won't wait that long to see the second one.
All right, so when it comes to the Flash, Doom is your fault. I'm not going to go see it in theaters. The DC movies normally don't bring me into theaters. Batman was it was definitely a one-off.
Who's your favorite character? So you had to go see it. Your face.
So Batman was like a one-off because it did seem very, very hype. So I went to go see it because I didn't want to wait until April.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to other stuff like that, Black Adam, I might go see. I might go see because my homeboy, Aldous Hardison, all the Leverage fans, Hardison is Hawkman, and I'm happy for it. Dr. Fate looks cool, except the fact he doesn't have eyes. He doesn't have eyes.
See with magic. Okay, he's like Daredevil. He sees a world on gold, whatever that would look like.
He's like Daredevil. But
his mask has eyes in it.
I'm going to a commercial.
And family over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping it.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the all-new, different DSG Block Party. Every Friday night, come rock with the best. Different games each Friday night, from Avengers to Destiny to Among Us and more. Join your favorite team playing some of the hottest games out there. So squad up with the DSG Block Party. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
Fucking Aqua meets Crystal Dynamics after Gotham Knights gets canceled. I'm vengeance.
True.
I mean, you think Gotham Knights going to get canceled?
No.
Okay, so I mean, the reason why is because so for context, everybody, I'm going to put a video in the chat real quick. We're going to go ahead and pin that really quickly. I guess I can't. I'll do that later. Whatever, I'll do it later. So that's Homeboy King Greek's video. And how long is it actually? It's like 6 minutes, right? I don't know how long it is.
You made a short little video about Gotham Knights.
Yeah. So they had a playtest that was just on Steam, and then got deleted off like very quickly. And I want you to watch his video. So I'm not gonna tell you everything that's in the video. I want you to watch it because it was a very good breakdown of the things that he found. So I want you to watch it. Watch the damn video, please, and thank you. But that does bring a good discussion now. Do we have a lot of time before Gotham Knight comes out? Because if they're doing play tests right now, and then they did say earlier in the year they haven't like pushed back anymore. We just haven't heard anything. What are the odds that they're going to do like a stealth drop or even a start ramping up?
I'm making a prediction.
Now?
I'm making a prediction slip. Gotham Knights is coming out April 29th. Prediction, not facts.
April 29th. Is that even a month, sir? I feel like you.
Yeah, it's the last Friday in April. That's why I guessed it.
Okay, cool. I mean,
it's the latest that it could reasonably come out in that month. I'm just putting a guess.
I mean, okay, so the first half of 2020 or 2022, excuse me, is up until the end of May. So it can reasonably come out in the beginning of May. What do we have that comes out in May? That's from WB. Like nothing, right? Like because I think they pushed back Hogwarts.
I have no clue.
Because okay, he realistically they might not do those back to back, so there might be a month between 2 months, between this. So let's say that Gotham Knight gets dropped in April, we won't see Hogwarts until like June, and then that way it'll put Suicide Squad around the time that Midnight Suns might be coming out, unless it gets pushed back. So like, do we think that's going to that be happening, or do we think that because of the playtest they might be getting pushed back? That's personally what I think. I think because of the playtest, we might be getting pushed back a little bit, like maybe because it was only one person, and we've not heard anybody playtest. We haven't heard a single thing about Gotham Knights, period, except for this at one point in time. That doesn't sound good at all.
No, I can see that. I think it's more like this is them sending it to people, perhaps. But I don't know how Steam playtests work, admittedly. But I can see it.
I'm not gonna go in depth because again, watch his goddamn video. Watch Greek's video,
fair.
please and thank you. But there was evidence that there was only one person that played.
I see. Interesting. I mean, they did also delete it, right? So they could be sending it out a different way where it's not trackable, perhaps.
I mean, that's true.
They could be doing a couple other things, like I don't know. I'm sure people have played it. There's gameplay that exists on the internet. So I'm sure it's not. I'm fairly confident, I would say, that it's going to. If it were delayed at this point, I think we would have heard about it, if I had to guess. But again, we haven't heard anything about Suicide Squad's release date, not officially, so maybe not. I don't know. It could go both ways.
All right, sir. Wrapping up to that time, and you know what it is.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't let these are the wise words of the week from Synchrochamp for the audio listeners. Don't let the bed bats bite. Only the bed sexual partners.
All right, and we also got one more really quickly, and that is our real talk. And I bring this up because it seems like at this point every week now we get something that it's not saying bad, but if I'm being completely honest, this is a real talk. I'm being completely honest. I did understand. I knew that, like, hearing basically nothing from the 2K Next makers, that I was getting denied. Mm-hmm. I knew about that months before. I was in my head about it. I mean, not in my head about it, but in my head I knew that was going to be a decline. I was cool with it. I was happy. I wanted people who, got into it, and I'm still happy for everybody who did. But I started to see more people that, in my eyes, deserved it, didn't get it. And so when I first got the email this morning, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit depressed. Like I did, not depressed, but I'm gonna say depressed. Sad, disappointed and sad. And that's valid. Any like decline, I guess, or any rejection, so to speak, has a little bit of a hit to the ego. But to see people that are out here putting out work, knocking out shit, not get like accepted or whatnot, it made me feel a little bit better. And I don't like to relish in people's disappointment or whatnot, but it was more so it made me feel like I'm still doing good. I'm still doing I could be doing better, obviously, but I still am doing pretty good, because if these people who are doing these numbers and doing these things, and they have these fans and things like that, they got declined. When I know that they do good content, I know they do amazing content. It wasn't the content, so it wasn't a slight towards me. I have an issue where rejections always feel a little bit slighted towards me, and I'm better at that now, but it still bothers me a little bit, so to speak. And so I wanted to bring that up to say your rejection from 2K or whatever thing that you're trying to get into, whatever sponsorship, Elgato, anything like that, the rejection for it is not like a slight against you, is more so of them saying maybe you need to work on a little bit thing. And so now you need to know you need to work on something. And that's for me. I know things I gotta work on, and I know I can't take everything personally, obviously. And that's kind of on me. What about you, Synchro?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna add on to that. The same thing goes for like job offers. The same thing goes for all of your life failures. They're not directly my fault, Casual Avenger. I'm very sorry you feel that way, though. I think that all of those kinds of moments and feelings of oh shit, I didn't get that thing, I must not be good enough, isn't necessarily the case. Usually, it's like there's somebody that was perfect, or there's somebody that was the bee's knees. That's such a weird return phrase for me to use. But there's a lot of people that apply to these things. There's a lot of people that apply to jobs. There's a lot of people that want sponsorships. There's a lot of content creators. A lot of content creators. It's kind of hot shit right now, if you didn't know. So people are just going to apply for these things, and there's going to be people that either hit it off with the interviewer really well, that present themselves in a really unique way, like whatever it might be that sets them apart. There's lots of that, right? So, I don't know.
Okay. All right. I want to.
Yes, I see you're smiling a lot. What you got?
So, I want to. Let me see, where is the thing at? I blame Synchro as well. Oh. Hold up.
Why is the jacket coming off? What's happening? I'm scared.
Why is it coming up?
What did I do?
All right. No, it's nothing that you did. It's nothing that you did at all. I have said, we talked about the ones who didn't get it, and we talked about the friends that we know created amazing content and didn't get their just due. We have Mr. right here. Let's put this. Let's see, can I make it any bigger? What's good? Okay.
Remove the comments, Warlord. Get rid
There
of that.
we go. Greek.
That's awesome.
100%. Congratulations, man. Like I'm like, you dog. As soon as I see it, I was like, I was just talking about this shit. Perfect. Things like this is why I don't get upset, because the ones who didn't get offers, cool, they still have that. And one of the ones that did need it and did deserve it and create great content, you get it. Just know I'm be there with you next year. Me and Synchro and Casual, we're gonna be there with you next year, dog. And I'm so fucking happy for you, dude. Dog. And I told you, no, I'm taking this off real quick. I told you when you told me about that, I told you was gonna get it. Just you could have a little patience, my guy. And of course, even my niece is happy about it. You hear that scream in the background? She's happy about it, dog.
That's very exciting, man.
I can't be mad.
Cool.
I can't be disappointed when someone I knew who really needed it. And I don't mean like need as in it's something that it was a goal that you wanted to achieve and you got it. You deserve it, my brother.
Facts. Claps in the chat.
And now, as I said, even now, in our chat, Mr. Next Maker, go watch his goddamn Gotham Knights video.
Yeah.
Go watch it. Matter of fact, would you like to sit for 6 minutes and watch this video and make people watch it?
I feel like we should direct people to it and then leave.
Okay, all right, that's cool too. All right, so let me open up into my YouTube channel really quickly. because I need y'all to go and give him all the views, and go get give him all the views and get in his comment section and tell him congratulations.
Yes, very much. Go to King Greek
that man
on
needs...
YouTube. Tell him that he deserves his next maker status because it's true. And tell
if I
him
can get to the
sent you.
gosh darn live, Jesus Christ.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
And I'm sorry, all the audio listeners, I feel like we did just leave you out of it. One of my homeboys, King Greek, as I was just complaining about, feeling a little bit salty that some people did get it, which I'm not saying some people as in anybody who did, but like I deal with rejection myself. So the fact that you got it takes that pain away from me, and nothing but happiness now, dude. What did I tell you a couple nights ago? I said that sometimes you need to be proud, and this is one of those times. Be fucking proud. The video was pinned in my comments. I want you guys to go there and give him all the love, all the support, and you might see him do some more videos pretty soon, dealing with especially 2K stuff. I mean, you're gonna definitely see
like Aqua
me
said,
run around with 2K. Was it
Gotham
Tiny's
Knights?
Humans next?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I think it is next, right? Yeah.
Yep, that's coming out. And like Aqua said, go watch the Arkham Asylum playthrough because that's good stuff.
Yes.
And for the audio listeners, that video that we've been talking about, that's going to be in the episode notes. If you know where to find those, go ahead and look in there. It will be there.
Oh, now you care about your audio videos, man? Huh?
Yes.
Now you care
Yes,
about...
I do. They're great.
Hey,
Especially if you're listening on Spotify. I don't know why I had to do that.
I mean, Spotify's the best. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't want to alienate people. That's bad.
I mean, listen, if you hear it on Apple Podcasts, I appreciate you. I don't appreciate you less because you're not on Spotify. It's just I use Spotify, so I have a bias. Shout out Casual. Look at this man, selfless son of a bitch. We trying to give you your flowers and you give them somebody else. Shout out Casual too. Shout out all folks. Matter of fact, hey yo, if you got about 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Say it loud so you have 10 seconds, Greek, to come in and say something real quick. 10 seconds.
Ooh.
10 seconds. I'm sending out. You got 10 seconds to join.
Hell yeah. Just cameo appearance. That's great. Let's go.
As we were saying though, you ain't even got to put your camera on. Just come in and talk. You can talk over us.
Yeah. Do it.
But yeah, dude, like this man is one of those people who, he's like, hey yo, just like you said, shout out Casual. I'm talking about you, big dog. I'm talking about you right now. Because of this. Wait, no. Am I on the right thing? No, I'm not.
Things.
I was gonna see. I was gonna show my all right, there we go.
Oh, there he is. There's his wall. What's up, Greek?
Oh shit.
He's eating Chinese
Hello.
food, for the record.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you, sir.
Shit, I don't know what to say. What?
How you feeling, buddy? What are you feeling right now?
Shit, hold on. All right, hold on. Put the food down.
My man said, I said, you got 10 seconds. That's Avenger haters, no cap. Greek is not a Avengers hater. All right.
Could you imagine?
That would be hilarious.
This whole time.
That's why he doesn't show his face because he looks too much like Greek.
We haven't seen Greek's face either.
First off, Slip, it would have been 10 seconds. If Sinkar said it, we black, we on CP time. 10 seconds is like 2 minutes for me. All right, so
you still wasn't on time though.
Exactly. Shout out Casual Avenger. Shout out Slow Shot. Shout out my favorite Canadian.
Second favorite Canadian.
I love these. Shut up. I love these guys. These guys are my close friends. These guys are my brothers. Slips is the older brother I don't fucking like. Synchro's the middle child. Casual's the old uncle that was our brother, but he mom told us he was our brother, but he's really our uncle. There's some weird family shit going on there. I don't know. We was in 12th grade and he looked fucking 47 in the face. I don't know what's up with that. I don't really have any words because again, this was a shock. This was
Yeah,
a
just name emotions.
inherent
dude.
shock to
Do
me.
that.
I woke up.
I bet.
The only reason I even checked my email was because I saw Cammy say something. Because I woke up of my eyes. I got on Twitter to see if there. When I get up, if I'm still sleepy, there needs to be a reason for me to want to get up. I did that twice. The first time I woke up, it was nothing going on Discord, nothing on Twitter, so I went back to sleep. I woke up the second time. I saw the tweet from Cammy. I went to check my email. That's when I saw I had the confirmation. Turns out the shit was sent at like 12 p.m. I woke up at like 6. Very surprising, very unexpected. But it's like I can't really do nothing but be happy. I mean, like, granted, I can't make no content on 2K right now because I'm broke as shit. I can't buy the game. I don't know. We gonna figure it out. And the one thing that I told these three people, right? The two here, this is kind of long. This is way longer, 10 seconds. The main thing I told these two wonderful people here that just invited me on, and also our great godfather that is sitting in the chat.
What the fuck?
These three, I do consider family to a certain extent. I've been able to be myself a little bit more around them than I have with other people. These three are my circle. These three are my crew. Wherever I go, they will go as well. We will have an emergency walking cane in the trunk for casual.
He's old. We get it. He's also lying about being old, so you don't need to harp in with that much.
He's at least 38. He's at least.
Yes.
He's much older than me.
He's 46.
Okay.
Yeah. Wherever I go, these guys will go as well. I love these guys. Subscribe to all their channels. Let them know that you like their videos and how you feel in the comments. Casual, you might have to put it twice because you know he getting up there in age. His vision is getting bad. He might not be able to to see it the first time. So you gotta use correct grammar. Yeah. I think that's it. I believe that's it. No, I'm gonna show my face. I show my face? No, I'm not gonna show my face. I ain't gonna do it.
If you do, I'm gonna snatch it off. I'm hit remove as soon as you do. I swear. All they're gonna see is a black blur. All right, man, go finish your food. We finna finish up, and I'll meet you in High Rollers Discord.
Have a nice night, everybody.
Bye, Greg. One day, Aqua. One day we'll get that face.
One day we'll get
sure.
it. Hey, he said on his own volition that he has a video on his channel that has his face. So you can go through all his videos and watch them all and see where his face is. It's there. It's there. I have not necessarily looked because I don't want to know what his face is right now. I'll look when I piss him off so bad that he wants to do something to me, so I know who's coming for me. But other than that, the mystery is there. Synchro, you want to take us out?
Sure, man. Check out Slipshock. Other stuff on his channel is good also. He makes fire content. There was a WWE video, if that's interesting to you. There was one of those today. And check me out as well if you like. I got everything. I got a Twitter. I got a TikTok. I got a Instagram even. I got a YouTube channel, of course. And I like talking about superheroes and video games. And we'll catch you in the next one.
I don't think I have a Twitter. I do have his
It's fine.
his YouTube, and I believe I have your YouTube and your
Whatever, they're all good.
Twitch
platforms.
on
You
my
pick
page now. I believe I have YouTube in the description. I'll fix all that in the description after that. It'll be
It
there.
don't matter.
All of it. Greeks, casual, all of that. These are my people, and I love you guys. Say goodbye to the people, Zingro.
Bye.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Don't Kill HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slip Shot. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.